Welcome back. Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, begins this coming Wednesday at sundown. It is Israel's day of commemoration for the approximately 6 million Jews murdered by the Nazis in World War II.
Marking the day, a new exhibit and book called Borrow Spotlight will debut at Detour Gallery in Chelsea. It pairs Holocaust survivors with Hollywood A-listers in an attempt to raise awareness.
And joining us now on the couch is the photographer behind the campaign, Bryce Thompson. Bryce, thanks so much for being with us this morning. I was telling you off camera, reading through some of these stories, they're so moving, they're so poignant. The pairings are powerful to see these images of. First of all, tell us, how did this campaign come to be?
It started with wanting to do something towards anti-Semitism almost 3 years ago now. I reached out to a few people saying, what can I do? How can I help? Is there anything I can do to raise awareness? And it was met with a lot of confusion, and we weren't sure what was actually going to be able to help raise awareness in the public's eye of, anti-Semitism. And during that outreach time, I reached out to 6 Points Media, and they actually had the idea of, what about if we bring in the stories that we could actually tell through your reach, through social media and through celebrities that I photograph, at work. And that's how Borrowed Spotlight was formed, and today we're borrowing your spotlight. Bringing it to the book out there, and that's really what it is taking those celebrities and taking the pictures and letting them share on social media, so that the millions of people that follow them will be seeing these pictures, because you would really have to look up Holocaust, look up the details to find it. Whereas now you flick through social media, we're so quick to move on, we're so quick to see something and be like, do I want to learn? No. And this way, when all your celebrities that you love across so many different fields, from Wolf Blitzer to Jennifer Garner. It's such a range of people, from Sheryl Sandberg to, we have
Julius Erving, I saw.
Julius, Dr. J was great.
So amazing to see
these photos. And we went over to Atlanta, and he was the sweetest. And and that really, wherever you are in the world, or whatever your passions are, we hopefully hit someone in that category that it landed on your page, and you got a little bit of a story. And the pairings of these people, it's always funny when they come together and they meet each other, and celebrity always feels like they're there to help. And at the end, it's always that the celebrity got something from this, and their perspective of the day has changed forever. And that's how we all felt.
Yeah, and I want to touch on what you just said there at the end. When you've got these A-list celebrities and you've got these survivors, when they first meet, what is that interaction like?
Everything from, bringing each other small gifts, saying like, thank you for your time, or I love to meet you. And then it always starts with the celebrity kind of reaching out, saying, I'm here to help, let me tell you a story. And almost always you'll see a lot of hands in the book, because their interaction from like, I'm here to take, and then it shifts where the survivor's story and strength has actually now resonated outward, and everyone in the studio is now feeling like, we needed that. They didn't need us, we needed them. And that's always the shift you see in a lot of the pictures. There'll be a before portrait and a portrait at the end of the same celebrity, and the arc in their face and the way their demeanor has changed. It's really just powerful from a story. You really, your daily troubles fade away when you hear what someone else did to be there that day.
It really is so true, because when I was reading through on the website and looking at the images, the celebrities themselves are focused on the faces of the survivors a lot of times, right? Their eyes are not directed to the camera, as I'm sure a lot of celebrities are used to doing, right? They are fully focused on those survivors, and then it then trains your focus on those survivors.
Well, the project started also as a testing ground. The first shoot we did, we used Martha Hunt, a very well-known model, and someone I'd photographed before. It felt comfortable to me that I could, work with someone I knew. And we didn't really know how to tell the story at that point. It was the first shoot. There was a lot of like, okay, look at me, there's a picture. But when they spoke, when we went back through the footage, those are the pictures we took, not the on-camera ones. And for the rest of the story, I just let people have conversations. A lot of the time I put the camera down. I let them talk, and when the moment was right, we took the pictures of them interacting.
Last question I've got for you here. What is the importance of doing a project of this caliber, of this style, now? Why do it now?
Well, the thing is, we started it before there was any political drama in the world that was so forefront right now. It started, almost 3 years ago, and we photographed through what happened through October 7th. And the hard part is getting people to say yes to a project like this. You would think like, oh, look at all the support. There was a lot of closed doors. A lot of people didn't want to attach themselves to anything that was slowly going through a political agenda. So again, thank you to those who said yes, regardless of what's going on out there. The importance is Holocaust survivors are not going to be around much longer. They are not going to be here for many, many more years. We have 107-year-olds. We have 101-year-olds. We have people that have not only survived the Holocaust, they've survived the sands of time.
Yes.
And it's important to tell their story now, when they can tell it themselves. It's firsthand, and that's the importance.
Absolutely. So poignant, so powerful. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Borrowed Spotlight will be open to the public starting this Tuesday at Detour Gallery in Chelsea.
The book is available for purchase now on borrowed-spotlight.com. You can go grab one for yourself. We'll be right back.